Good evening. My name is Mark Goodman. I represent SCORE Chicago. You're watching live interactive call-in TV here on CAN TV 21. With Matt Sapaula, who's our guest, we're going to talk a little bit about Matt's experience being a veteran and coming out of the Iraq War after your 10 years in the Marines.
You got it.
So, Matt, tell me a little bit about yourself and how did you become an expert in finance?
Well, it all came through my experience in the military. Born and raised here in a middle-class family here in Chicago. Raised on the west side, went to the north side of Chicago, and then we ended up in the Berwyn, Stickney, Cicero area. Mm-hmm. We didn't really have financial conversations in our house. We didn't have very many personal finance discussions, so to speak, like we're going to be talking about later. Like credit and checking accounts. So really my only opportunity to get out of Chicago which I thought was either the military or sports. So we were pretty good. Our team was pretty good. Went to championships in high school in track and football, and I thought I was going to be playing football. But I didn't know how to negotiate a scholarship. I didn't know how to do a letter of intent. I didn't know how to talk and negotiate with coaches and the athletic directors. I didn't know all that. So I ended up in the military.
Okay, so when you were going through high school, you had no idea you were going to become an expert in finance.
No, not at all. Not at all. Matter of fact, I'm probably one of the worst people in personal finance before I started understanding how money works. So I had a bad credit score. I had a checking account that I couldn't balance. I didn't even know how to read my bank statements. I would have been the worst example.
Well, let's go through your process. So you graduated from high school and went into the military.
Sure.
No, and you spent 10 years?
I spent 8 years on active duty and then 2 years in the reserves.
Okay. Yeah. And where did you serve?
Served in the Persian Gulf War. We were stuck on a Navy ship as United States Marines. We were stuck on a Navy ship called the USS Okinawa and the USS Tripoli, and kind of everything leaned to the left. But the interesting thing there is that the discussions we had about money were with inside our squad or inside our platoon. Okay. And it's amazing that it's important. It's so important that when you have discussions about money, you have it with people who are a lot smarter than you.
Okay.
And the way we got over financial problems was, hey, what are you doing with your money? Is that the right way to do it? Well, so-and-so's doing it. He must be the right thing to do. And I understood that's probably the worst way for you to model bad financial habits. And the thing is, you just, at that time I didn't know.